الله تعالى وبركاته.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu Allah ilaha illallah. Ashhadu Allah ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah, hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah.
إن الحمد لله نحمده تبارك وتعالى ونصلي على جميع أنبيائه ورسله ونستفتح بالذي هو خير. سبحانك ربنا لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. نعوذ بك اللهم من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. ونشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله وصفيه وخليله وخيرته من خلقه. بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة. تركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن استنى بسنته ودعا بدعوته إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله تعالى. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم Muslimun. O who you believe, be cautious, conscious, fearful of Allah. Struggle to live as a Muslims so that you might end your life with Islam. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, today I have many questions and no answers in this khutbah. And the first question is, we are approaching the finish line of fasting this month. How do you want to cross this finish line? There are people saying strong. This word strong, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't convey the message. What do you mean by crossing the finish line strong? The good question is, what is the impact of Ramadan on us? What is our impact as a result of fasting Ramadan on the world around us? These are the questions that we need to think about them today and these few days before Ramadan leave us, so we might take care of what is missing. So we start with verse in Surah Tawbah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أجعلتم سقاية الحاج وعمارة المسجد الحرام كمن آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وجاهد في سبيل الله لا يستوون عند الله والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين. This is a question was given to the people of Mecca, just to draw their attention to two different kinds of work. There is a technical work, a maintenance work, a sustainability work, and that is a work, but it is just maintaining, sustaining, keeping things the way they are. There is another kind of work, which is called adaptive work, a changing work, a transforming work. These are two different and cannot be equal. This is what the question Allah is saying. أجعلتم سقاية الحاج وعمارة المسجد الحرام. Quraysh used to do a great job in maintaining, sustaining, administering the Hajj and the Kaaba and the Haram, Arafat, Mina, and all visitors every year. Not only controlling, only maintaining, sustaining, no, feeding and bringing water and necessity need for all Hajjis for free. Great job. Or forever, since Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam, this is what they do. And this is why they were respected throughout the whole world. Nobody is going to dedicate time, resources, family, and all of these things just to do it for the sake of Allah and the Kaaba. Was a great work. Now, this technical work kept things the way they are, and honestly let some bad things still sneak into their practices, like idols. One of their respected religious leader went to a Sham and he found people worshipping idols made of rocks and they look so beautiful. He liked that idea and he brought it with him to Mecca, and they installed 360 idols around the Kaaba. They thinking still they are on the right track, and they are definitely in regard, as Allah said, maintaining and sustaining, administrating the Hajj and the Kaaba, and feeding and protecting and organizing those visitors to the Mecca every year for free. Allah said this work cannot be equal to the other work, which is the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and his companions did or tried to establish in Mecca. آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وجاهد في سبيل الله. The other work, that is changing work, that is adaptive work, that is transforming work, is believing in Allah and the Day of Judgment and striving in the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah said, لا يستوون عند الله. According to the scale and views of Allah, these are not equal, nor they are same. And Allah, وَاللَّهُ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الظَّالِمِينَ. If you are going to sustain the status quo, you are going to be deprived from the guidance of Allah, and you're going to be stagnant, and you're going to accommodate so many weird things into your practice. Only action that are leading to the change of the individual and the society, refining their characters, their morality, their productivity, their benefits to the society around them. This is the work that Allah favored, loved, and rewarded greatly for. So I am bringing this to take that concept and reflect on our fasting Ramadan. Was it technical fasting? Sustenance, maintenance, keeping the status quo? Means do not eat and do not drink and make more prayers and read Quran and just keep going. This is what you have been doing every year. And it becomes a routine, has no dimensions in it, has no impact in it, has no effect from it on us. And that's why the question really, what is the impact of Ramadan on me? Here, Ramadan is leaving. Did I gain the impact that was hoped for? Or I am doing the technical things? And the question, what is also my impact on the world around me? Or I am, actually it does not exist. If I have no impact in what is around me, I do not exist. If Ramadan did not impact me, then Ramadan didn't come at all. So, this year, the beginning and the Ramadan experience is totally different. Started with excitement at home, because we're going to do it at home with family. And the program is going to be basically focused and done all the time in the house with family, and that's it. I'm not going to interact with any other person in the society. So it should be very tense, it should be impactful, it should be fruitful. Also, we begin this Ramadan with a lot of virtuous talk and sermon and khutbah and advice on how to make the best of Ramadan, how to fast, how to refine your characters, your morality, how to earn and gain taqwa, how to maximize the benefit, how to understand Quran, how to recite and memorize Quran, how to seek the night of Al-Qadr, how to seek to be freed from hellfire, how to seek to be rewarded and awarded in the day of Eid, the day of honor. We have heard so many talks, beautiful, great talks, and beneficial talks on how, at the beginning, to prepare us, to draw our attention and awareness, how to pursue this great month of Ramadan. But now, how really are the effects of the month on me as an individual? And here the question that I would like everyone to ask himself or herself those questions today. Number one, Do we know how we self-evaluate our experience of Ramadan? How are you going to tell that you really did something in Ramadan? Is there any means, ways, knowledge, characters, measures, sticks that I can tell, yes, I did Ramadan. I fasted Ramadan and here is the result. I worked and here the paycheck. I took the medicine and I am healing. I visited someone and the connection is increasing. What are the measures that I know is going to enable me to make me sure really I did Ramadan? Number two, does Ramadan accomplish what it should for us as community? Third, does it make us more worshipful, improve our characters, and train us for a year ahead? Or Ramadan is over, everything is over, as if we are starting from scratch. Four, what is the Ramadan's long-lasting effect upon me and my family that I spend the whole month with? Long-lasting effect on me and my family. 5, do we feel the Ramadan programs and activities that we made within the family effective in bringing about positive change to our worship habits? Again, the word worship habits. We have been used to certain way to worship, unconscious and aware, tasteless and present. These habits, supposedly by Ramadan, is going to be refined and changed, readjusted, modified, improved. Is it true? Or I'm going to just start from next day. Dhuhr the same way, Asr the same way, Maghrib the same way, reading Quran the same way, behaving the same way, talking the same way. And the 6 questions, if I answered all of those with yes, is the result encouraging, significant, that you should be happy with it, and that's why you celebrate the Eid? So, as a reminder, Ramadan is the month of mending habits and developing character. What is that? What does it mean? Mending habits. And you can see that you have been practicing different habits. So, are you making or gaining or seeing or sensing a change in those habits and some good, noble characters being built? Ramadan is the month of heightened Allah consciousness. Is it? Ramadan is the month of attaining taqwa and piety. Ramadan is the month of training ourselves to be the best we can. Ramadan is the month to initiate improvements. In 3 areas. Ramadan is the month to bring improvements in 3 areas. Number 1, reputation. Number 2, character. Number 3, cultivating good habits. Again, Ramadan was meant or designed to bring improvements in these 3 areas. Reputation, because we'll detail this in a minute. Second, character. Third, cultivating a good habits. People who try their best to live by their highest values are surely people of integrity, indeed people of moral conscience. So what is moral conscience? 3 dimensions of morality. Number 1, morality are rules governing our behaviors. That is according to principles coming from the principles of Ramadan: sincerity, discipline, being on time, performing, meeting deadline, achieving all these goals you set every day in the morning. So they are principles and rules governing our behaviors. That I can be honest, just, compassionate. Are they attained? And also, morality means how do we interact with and contribute to the society around us. How do you interact with your family? And how do you contribute to your family? You have 2 options. Are you an asset or liability? Are you impactful or does not exist or no change? And the third one, impressions, whether real or fake, are giving more credence than it deserves. We give so much attention to name, image, and reputations and appearance. And way less effort and attention to the essence of me as a person, to the reality of me as a person. And that is what taqwa is. Taqwa today, the definition of today, we already went with one. Taqwa is the ability to avoid evil. And today we add one component to it. Taqwa is, in reality, character developments coupled with Allah consciousness. So it's not taqwa is one way. It's how much character is being developed in me and how much heightened my consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My consciousness of my accountability in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so, character is not the face that you see in the mirror. Character is what is behind that face. The personality behind that face. Most of us will look to the mirror and I'm happy. I'm great. What is behind it? What's the essence of it? And so, the pursuance of piety began by making our reputation reflection to our character. And I have to say this again. Pursuance of piety begins by making our reputation, my name, my image, my appearance, reflective, truly, of my character. And so, to distinguish between reputation and character, the following. Reputation is what you lead others to believe who you are. And we do that hard. I want people to believe I am. I want people to believe I am. Even sometimes, I just make up things. Just, I want them to believe this way in me. While character is what you are really. How far, how the gap is big. between making people to believe in you a certain way and your real character. How big the gap? Ramadan was supposed to minimize or eliminate this gap. The way you see me, the way I appear to you, exactly the way my character, personality, my heart, and my feeling, and my attitude, and my ambitious. Same. Number two, reputation may be reflected in the combination of your name and image. Character is the essence of your being. Third, reputation is the wrapping. See, you buy something precious and then you wrap it. And most of the time, wrapping is greater and more beautiful than the things wrapped in the box. Well, is Ramadan saying we got to change this? At least got to be matched. An exact expression. The wrapping and what is wrapped is safe. Four, reputation is the outer reflection. Character is the inner reality. Fifth, reputation is made in a moment. You meet somebody and you are able to impress them. It's gone. Character is built in your lifetime. Reputation may be reflected in what people write about you on your tombstone. Go to the cemetery and you can see. But character is what the angel report to Allah about you. So it was said, you are what you repeatedly do. This is who are you. And they said, habits are conditioned responses formed through repetition until that action or reaction become your second nature. They end up, those repetition, unconscious behavior, and automatic response. And so, first, we make our habits, and then our habits make us. And also, it says, habits eventually become character. And characters are two kinds in Islam. Virtues and vices. So, virtues characters emanate from good habits. And good habits emanate from resisting negative temptations. Good habits, unfortunately, seem so much easier to give up than bad ones. And most of the time, we just give up to give bad habits because they are difficult. And sometimes, or most of the time, we give up good habits because it seems to me it's good. Okay, don't go to the masjid anymore. Don't visit someone. Don't read Quran. Don't pay any money. It's very easy to do it. But get rid of bad habits, very difficult. And they say, the example of it is just like a comforting bed. Easy to get into the bed and very difficult to get out of the bed. And we experience that. So Ramadan is supposed to have empowered us, energized us, elevated our iman, determination, resolve to get off that comforting bed, to get rid of that bad habits. Well, bad habits are likely, the change of bad habits generally too light to be felt until they become very strong to be broken. many have been struggling to get rid of bad habits. It is sometimes even harming them, like overeating. And they cannot get rid of it. Allah has given us the biggest and the most effective tool, which is Ramadan. Fasting, where you get the power to rid of bad habits. Habits are acquired and learned. And they can be nourished or disowned habits by habits. Just the way you did it, stop doing it habitually, and it will be gone. Just like as we do in the month of Ramadan. So dear brothers and sisters in Islam, these are questions timely presented to you to reflect on your experience within this month. Not the hunger, not the thirst, not the sleeplessness, not the tiredness, not that. Go deep to the essence and the real dimensions of fasting Ramadan, so we can cross the finish line different people in character, in habits, in taqwa, in interacting, and in influencing our life and the society around us. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن والاه. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, and that's why Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "As-siyamu junnah." Enough. This word explains all this I have talked to you about. Siyam is a shield. From what? Bad habits. Shield from what? Evil action. Shield from what? Laziness. Shield from what? Bad characters. It is junnah, is a shield to protect you from all those bad things that immorality, focusing on reputation, and being captive of your bad habits, being easily given up the good habits instead of nourishing, strengthening them, and gaining more of those bad habits. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, end of Ramadan should be full of good news. One of this news, we have changed, we have acquired good characters, we have earned taqwa, we are hoping to meet Laylatul Qadr. And here I get to stop 1 minute. Again, the concept of the night of Al-Qadr is a motivator. Allah put it there to motivate us to exert our utmost effort in fasting Ramadan, and that's why He kept it secret. Now, if Allah is the one who kept it secret, do not believe or think that you are going to figure it out. You are going to smart out Allah. He kept it secret, it will be secret. And anybody saying that he has the ability to figure it out is a liar. And he doesn't want to surrender to the will of Allah. I kept it secret for the good of you, not for anything else. Why you want to figure it out? Why you don't want to surrender? Why you don't want to submit? Why you don't want to obey Him so He can award you with it? So those all who keep talking about it, and that is going to be this day or that day, these are the one who will never receive it. The Prophet ﷺ has given many good hadith about the whole month of Ramadan, from the day one until the end, to tell you that there is no way for sure that you can spend and waste time to 17, 21, 25, 20. Just fast a month and you get as have been worshipped Allah over 1,000 months. The second one is that Laylatul Qadr is an award for those who qualify, for those who have behaved, listened, obeyed, surrendered, submitted with love and patience and hoping for the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I am the whole month slacking and not doing that and that and that, just I get to realize Laylatul Qadr is far away from me. If I am with bad influence, bad interaction, bad characters to my family, to my neighbors, to my community, to my society, to my scholars, to my sheikh, to all of this, there is no way I can receive Laylatul Qadr. On what basis? What are the merits that I qualify to get? Yeah, we know, just get pray, Allah give me, Allah give me. And honestly, dear brothers and sisters Islam, we have changed Ramadan as a commodity trade-in. I'm going to fast, give me this. I'm going to pray, give me this. I'm going to make qiyam, give me this. It's a trade-in? Is that what is it? It is a surrender, submission, humbleness, humiliation, praying and asking Allah to accept you and to bring you closer to Him, and He will give you what you don't need even to ask. He will give you what you never even think to ask. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this Ramadan is the best for us, family, society, and humanity, and accept from us all the services and all the advice and all the worship that we have done. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. تقبل صيامنا وقيامنا يا رب العالمين وقراءتنا للقرآن وزكاتنا وأعمالنا الخيرة. اغفر لنا وارحمنا يا رب العالمين. اعتقنا من النار. وفقنا لليلة القدر يا أرحم الراحمين. عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. حي الصلاة حي الصلاة حي الفلاح حي الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم الأمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. الله. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.